Appalachian State. As we move to 157 pounds, Ty Waters on the mat, and he's 2 for 2 so far today. Got a pin earlier against Glenville State.
Oh, he's been dominant, doing exactly what he's been training to do, which is get some takedowns, score some points, and if he can, get a fall on top. And that got that in the first match, and in the second match, again, dominated again with the technical fall. Just a lot of great wrestling so far from a guy who's really just coming back after being out for almost a full year.
So Waters the pin against Jimmy Baines of Glenville State, then the 4-point decision against Gavin Hawk of Princeton. And Waters getting set to wrestle for the 3rd time today, as you mentioned, coming back from that serious injury that cost him most of last year. And Waters almost scoring there in the first 10 seconds.
Well, Price come right after him. Waters started with that ankle pick, didn't get it, but now is right into that, and which is the other thing he loves to do, which is that nice that knee tap and ankle pick on the other side. So, man, just it's turning into a machine.
Just like we saw from Peyton Hall the last couple of years. I mean, right. Peyton Hall would get you bonus points nearly every single time out. Speaking of bonus points, that's the difference in this one so far. Each team has won twice, but West Virginia got the 17-2 win by Louis Gill early, and then Gunnar Andrick with an 11-3 victory. Bonus points twice, and West Virginia leads 9-6.
Oh, that hurts my shoulder just watching it. Man.
Whistle with 1:51 to go.
That was brutal. That reminded me of old school Peyton Hall arm bar that we just got done watching all the time. That was...
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, what's true is people don't just roll over. So there's usually some level of discomfort that's involved in that process. Which is why you don't want to spend a lot of time on the bottom. You really don't want to be down there.
Waters got the early takedown. He's been on top for the last 115. And determined to stay on top here.
He's doing a nice job. Waters usually pretty comfortable right about here, though.
He's been going to this position a lot this year. You know, I don't remember him doing this so much in the past, but now it feels like he finds this position almost every match that he's in.
I think it sort of lulls people into this idea like I'm getting close to being out, and he seems to feels like he's in a lot of control from there.
Yeah.
Doesn't mind spending time, and what I think he does is that when somebody tries to sort of grab his leg, he's going to try to heist his leg out over the top and see if he can get a near fall that way.
And it also does give him a lot of room there where he can kind of just go right back behind. He can get his other arm, have both arms under behind the arms, and get back in control on top. Like, it is a very safe position there, going right back to that snowplow. Price doing a good job. He's bending his elbow in there, kind of putting the hard part of his elbow right on Waters' forehead whenever he's trying to hit that snowplow. Still just a tough ride.
Ty Waters got a takedown 17 seconds in, and then spent the final 2:43 on top there.
Man.
And he'll begin period 2 on the bottom, leading 3-0. There's the escape for a 4-0 advantage.
He does such a good job of turning in space, making his turn and then getting space in relation to it to get himself out, but he also does it in relation to getting takedowns, and he does a good job of it on top as well. So, and he's tried that inside trip twice now. Third time.
gets him points.
Right? I think he's got a bit of a cradle there. I can't really tell whether he's got locked or not.
He had it just walked, like he had both of his legs between it.
Right.
And had it sitting there in the pocket, ready.
Yeah, I didn't think he was in the best spot for that, so.
Final minute here in the second. Ty Waters just an absolute dominant afternoon.
Well, you know, and it was interesting in his freshman year, he wrestled really well and did some nice things, but his confidence level, especially after that national tournament, not that he didn't have any confidence before, but man, you can see him wrestling with a much different level of confidence, even after coming off of an injury and being out a whole year.
Final 23 seconds. Waters finished 4th in the NCAA. Of course, received All-America honors, went 30-6 that first year, and then missed most of last year. Back and better than ever. Final seconds of the second period here. Roll through, and it'll be an 8-0 lead for Ty Waters as we watch his second takedown of the match.
He's got this front headlock, and he tried that inside trip. This is the third time he did it, and finally was able to kind of capture the foot and knock him down. He's got 4 minutes of riding time, so we're going to say that he's going to be up 9-0. Price in on a nice little drop in, but man, you see Waters just really attack it. Price just sort of sat there for a second like, oh my God, I'm on the leg, and then by the time he started to do anything, Waters had turned and attacked it, and it got himself another takedown.
They'll let him go. Price's first point.
Oh, nice.
Right after that, ankle. Yeah, that right ankle.
You heard Cliff Moore announce that from the WVU bench, ankle, and that's what he did. And now he's going to have a near fall on top of it. Could end up with a fall, and there it is.
105 mark of the third period.
God, he's just making it look easy.
Ty Waters, his second fall today, his third victory. And again, the Mountaineers with the bonus points, they push that lead. We see the end of this one right here.
So dives in on that ankle, does a little bit of a Granby roll to reposition himself, and then shows a bit of flexibility himself and getting himself back into that spot where he's on top, and there's a fall.
Mountaineers up 15-6. Let's go across to Jared with Ty Waters.
Ty, just staying persistent there in that match. You know, it was a little bit closer than I think you wanted to start, but then by the end you end up with a fall. How do you just stay consistent with your work?
I think just wearing on the guy the whole time, and over time they'll break and they'll start to crumble or not be as willing to try in certain positions and give up little things that end up adding up to big things. And I think that's just how it goes with everyone.
We're still early in the season, but you know, time's ticking. We're getting farther and farther into it. How do you feel your team's doing so far to start the year?
Oh, they're doing fire. I love watching them, and I really like seeing everyone improving and stuff. And even the freshmen that are in the lineup, they're getting better and better after each match and each competition and learning things. And the coaching staff is awesome, and they know exactly what to work on, so it's perfect.
Thank you, Ty. Congratulations.